But did he ever believe he was Princeton's biological father?
No.
She tried to put that man on child support.
Yeah, the reason why I did it out of spite.
So what's
Is that what these young girls out here doing out of anger?
That's exactly what they're doing.
Because that's foul. Yeah. I'm just going to tell you right now, that's
Your
foul.
Honor, that's reason to doubt.
So, this is what you call strong and independent women? Sounds more like weak and dependent to me. See, the thing is this. When it comes to men, and things don't work out, the first thing a man wants to do is get as far away from you as he can. He don't want no problems. He don't want to deal with you. He don't want to be with you. See, a man just rather take care of his child and just live his life and don't have no kind of interaction with you. See, but now a woman, knowing that a man loves his child, she'll try to keep that child away from you. And she know that you will have to call her phone and blow her phone the fuck up. See, and you would think that a woman being strong and independent would say to herself, I am strong and independent. I don't need a man to keep on bothering me or calling me to see his child. I will let him see his child so he can leave me alone. But instead, she uses spiteful manipulation to get the man to keep on calling her and this and that and doing all these things instead of being strong and independent and letting him see his child and just live your fucking life. See, all this is a waste of time. There is nothing constructive about this. And a woman who uses her child as a pawn or an object do not love her child. No child is an object. These are not material things. These are human beings.
You're putting another man on child support trying to, but you come back and say you're still only 90% sure that my brother is the father.
I'm
so where's that 10%?
I'm 1,000% sure, and we're going to prove this
And we
today.
need the proof then.
Exactly, okay.
Well, you testified that she had a DNA test with another man.
Yes, she had a DNA test.
Did she ever give you evidence of that other DNA test?
No.
Who is this other man she DNA tested? The
Her
ex?
ex-boyfriend.
You had another DNA test, Miss Wiggins?
See, one thing in life you have to get straight are your priorities. Get your priorities straight. You understand? See, a man's child is a part of him. And even more deeper, a man's son is his legacy. You know, that's heir to everything that he has. I mean, it's a painful thing. It hurts a man a lot not to be able to see his child. Every man wants to know his child. Especially now, because many men never had a relationship with their father. Sometimes even both their parents. So, I mean, more than before, every man wants to have a child. I mean, every man wants to have a relationship with their child. A positive relationship. You know? No man wants to see their son go astray and be led into anything homosexual or anything vile or wicked or just a fucking waste of time. See, holding a man child away from him puts anger in him. That's why now you see many men are killing these mothers. I mean, they're just straight up killing their baby mothers. Because it hurt. It hurt not to see your child. Not to raise your child. Not to have fun with your child. That's a son. Every son wants to grow up with their father. Every son wants to mimic their father. But then out of spitefulness and anger, some women choose to keep their child away from their father purposely. And yet all these judges in court acting like they don't know what the fuck is going on. So you going through all these cases and you seeing all these women doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you act like you don't know what's happening? So you mean you fucking judges can't stand up and change the fucking law and give men back the rights over their children? See, when men had the right over their children and the mother didn't have any right, things were much better than now. But things are way worse because they gave women the rights over their children. This is why women's rights serves no purpose. It's self-destructive. Women's rights is just a way for women to say we can have sex with who we want. Because the only thing I see that came from women's rights is TikTok videos and Instagram models and OnlyFans models. It don't serve no fucking purpose. Do you understand? I mean, can you see? Can you visualize what I'm saying? Can you imagine what I'm saying? Women's rights serve no purpose. It's all built out of spite and anger and wickedness and manipulation and envy of manhood. I mean, you will say to yourself, why would women be envious of manhood? But they are. Don't make no fucking sense to me. I don't see men going around envious of womanhood. Of womanhood, I mean. Well, except these transsexuals, which doctors proved is a fucking mental problem. A mental disorder. So, who would even want transsexuals around them or their kids? I mean, stop the spitefulness. I mean, whose side are you on, really? Black women, whose side are you on? What kind of women would want to destroy their own men and love to see them suffer? What fucking sense does that make? Remember, when black men suffer, you suffer too. And you suffer double. You suffer worse. Remember that. Always.